Experts view the New Year's Day launch as largely symbolic, with the full implementation of the deal expected to take years. The African Continental Free Trade Area aims to bring together 1.3 billion people in a more than 40 trillion rand economic bloc.
For us in Ghana, we have embraced fully this partnership between government and the private sector to ensure maximum benefit is derived from the AfCFTA. Indeed, a series of public sensitization forums across all 16 regions of the country have been organized to update the private sector on the implementation of AfCFTA protocols, the operational requirements for effective trading in the market, and preparations for the start of trading. Public education will be intensified further after the start of trading. I'm hopeful that the state parties which are yet to submit their market access offer, that is the tariff liberalization schedule, to the AU Secretariat, will do so by the end of January 2021. This will ensure full access to AfCFTA trading by all state parties. In addition, all outstanding issues related to the various AfCFTA operational instruments, which were launched at the 2019 AU Extraordinary Summit, should be finalized and made operational by the end of March 2021. These include the online platform for tariff negotiations, the Africa Trade Observatory, ATO, the digital payment and settlement systems, the online mechanism for reporting and monitoring of non-tariff barriers, the mobile application for AfCFTA business activities, the MANSA repository platform to serve as a centralized database for customer due diligence, and the $1 billion United States AfCFTA adjustment facility to manage the adverse effects of revenue losses for selected countries. These instruments address potential challenges to effective trading and are critical in easing business transactions and trading under the single continental market framework. As recommended by the AfCFTA champion, the President of the Republic of Niger, His Excellency Mahamadou Issoufou, there is the expectation that by the end of March 2021, the AfCFTA unit operating out of the AU Commission in Addis Ababa will be moved to Accra to ensure the consolidation of all AfCFTA-related activities under the AfCFTA Secretariat. I commend highly our experts, ambassadors, and ministers of trade, the AfCFTA Secretariat, and the AU Commission for the quality of work accomplished thus far, which has enabled the implementation of the AfCFTA to proceed. We should not relent in our efforts in concluding all outstanding issues in the Phase 1 negotiations to guarantee full implementation of the AfCFTA protocols by June 2021. In particular, I want to thank the AfCFTA champion, President Mahamadou Issoufou of the Republic of Niger, President Alpha Condé of the Republic of Guinea, President Paul Kagame of the Republic of Rwanda, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of the Arab Republic of Egypt, and the current AU chair, President Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa of the Republic of South Africa, for championing strongly the process of implementation on all our behalves. To the AU Commission, I appeal to them to fast-track the ongoing recruitment of staff for the AfCFTA Secretariat, to enable the Secretariat to discharge its responsibilities efficiently and smoothly.
The outgoing AU Chair, President Cyril Ramaphosa, has commended Africa for making history.
The vision of the founders of the OAU has come into fruition. The dreams of an economically integrated Africa have finally been realized. I'd like to congratulate, in particular, the more than 30 member states that have made tariff offers to date, and I would like to use this opportunity to appeal to the rest of the membership that have not yet done so, to make their tariff offers as soon as possible so that effective trading can commence with all of us participating. The start of trade of the African Continental Free Trade Area could not have come at a more opportune time for our continent, as we are recovering from the devastating impact of the pandemic and decades of triple challenges of extreme poverty, unemployment, and inequality, which has hampered our resolve to shackle off the stubborn legacy of colonialism. I have no doubt that the start of trade of the ACFTA will begin an overdue process of industrialization, increasing inter-Africa trade, and the speeding up of economic integration towards sustainable development of our continent. The start of trade in our continent represents a huge milestone for the people of this continent, and I appeal to all member states to spare no effort in creating conducive environments for our youth and women to benefit in the opportunities presented by the ACFTA. Indeed, the focus of our trade agreement should be directed to a larger extent on the development and sustaining small and medium enterprises, and not only on well-established big companies.
The Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Amina Mohammed, says that free trade area presents enormous possibilities for a more resilient and prosperous Africa.
Dear friends, it is a pleasure to greet this forum. The African Continental Free Trade Area presents enormous opportunities to get back on track towards the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals at a critical moment for the region. From improving food security and conditions for traders to creating jobs and opportunities, especially for women, the free trade area opens enormous possibilities for a more resilient and prosperous African region. Intra-Africa exports make up only about 15% of the continent's trade. The Africa Free Trade Area can help by reducing tariff and non-tariff barriers, which increase trade costs significantly. The non-tariff barrier mechanism, to which the United Nations contributed, is a key feature established to enhance transparency and the identification of non-tariff barriers. African countries have persevered to ensure trading commences as planned on the 1st of January 2020. Negotiators and leaders have overcome the considerable organizational disruptions imposed by COVID-19 to achieve this. The AFCFTA has transformational potential for Africa. It is expected to boost intra-Africa trade in industrial goods by 25 to 30%, equivalent to $36 billion to $43 billion, helping to stimulate Africa's long overdue industrialization and catalyze its sustainable recovery from COVID-19. The United Nations family will continue working closely with the African Union Commission and member states to support the private sector as we strive to reap the full potential of this pioneering initiative. Together, we must use this opportunity to realize the ambition of creating one African market. I wish you every success.